I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats.
Marquez had to compete with his own teammate and younger brother Alex Marquez in that session to get a good starting position. The 31-year-old rider admitted that he struggled to get going and unleash the potential of the Ducati Desmacedesai GP23 on the first day. Marquez's problem did not stem from speed, but rather his failure to set the best time during the time attack. We tried to avoid it, of course, but already felt it would be difficult here in Barcelona, said Marquez, quoted by Crash.net. Marc Marquez was able to tackle teammate and younger brother Alex Marquez in the first qualification, Q1 of the 2024 Catalunya MotoGP at the Catalunya circuit. Both Marc and Alex both failed to qualify for the second qualification, Q2 of the Catalunya MotoGP, after finishing 12th and 11th in the practice session on Friday. And here's the full news. Gresini racing rider Marc Marquez is preparing to improve his performance on the second day of the 2024 Catalunya MotoGP. The 2024 Catalunya MotoGP, which rolled out at Circuit de Barcelona, Spain, has completed the first day on Friday, May 24, 2024, yesterday. On the first day, the ups and downs of performance were shown by Ducati motorbike riders, including Marc Marquez from the Gresini racing team. The rider, nicknamed Baby Alien, had soared in free practice session 1, FP1, by being in first place. However, Marquez had to drop one strip at the end after his best lap time was surpassed by Jorge Martin, Pramac. The 8-time world champion's racing rhythm and speed tended to decline in the afternoon session or practice. He failed to break into the top 10 in the practice session through his best lap time of 1 minute 39.153 seconds. The record put Marquez in 12th place, so he had to fight from qualifying 1, Q1. Marquez had to compete with his own teammate and younger brother Alex Marquez in that session to get a good starting position. The 31-year-old rider admitted that he struggled to get going and mobilize the potential of the Ducati Desmacedesai GP23 on the first day. Marquez's problem did not stem from speed, but rather his failure to set the best time during the time attack. We tried to avoid it, of course, but already felt it would be difficult here in Barcelona, said Marquez, quoted by Crash.net. We didn't have too much trouble in the aspect of race pace using medium compound tires. But in the time attack, we didn't make it to qualification 2 because of a tenth of a second difference, he added. As a result, the owner of number 93 feels that he will face a bad session on the second day of the 2024 Catalunya MotoGP today. On this second day, Marquez will participate in one free practice, qualifying where he is required to do a good time attack. With a good time, it will be easier for Marquez to achieve optimal results in the sprint session and main race. So, tomorrow we will have the worst session, the worst practice of the weekend, which is qualifying 1, said Marquez. Basically, I have a little trouble when I am in the entry corner. In that part, one still don't feel 100% comfortable. One of my strengths is the braking point, and here is one of my weak points. So we have to understand well the balance of this bike, he added. Marquez also explained that he did not know for sure the obstacles he faced on the first day that made his performance decline. We have to improve the bike and my racing style for the second day. This morning, I went out and felt very good from the start, Marquez said. But in the afternoon session, for some reason, from the first lap, I didn't feel good. It's different from Friday at Le Mans because then we knew where the problem was. Today we are riding with our base, so we need to understand what the problem is, he added. On the other hand, Marc Marquez can tackle teammate and younger brother Alex Marquez in the first qualification, Q1 of the 2024 Catalunya MotoGP at the Catalunya circuit. Both Marc and Alex both failed to qualify for the second, Q2, Catalunya MotoGP after finishing 12th and 11th in the practice session on Friday. This condition makes the two riders do Q1 in order to appear in Q2 on Saturday, 5/25, and try to get a good start at the Catalunya MotoGP 2024. Marquez gives up chasing the podium. Quoted from Motosan, Marc Marquez said there was no strategy for the two of them to both qualify for Q2 of the Catalunya MotoGP. Making a team strategy in Q1 would hurt one of the parties. In the end, you have to look for life, you have to give 100%, said Marquez. Today Alex, was on the lap to get into Q2, but he crashed. So we'll see. He did change his driving style and grip level a little from morning to afternoon, Marquez added. The baby alien admitted that he could not predict the race in Q1 of the Catalunya MotoGP later. Performing 100% in Q1 could make Marquez tackle Alex Marquez in qualifying later. We will try to understand tomorrow how it can be pushed, and then we will see the strategy. Whether I stay out or he stays out, it will be very difficult for both of us to pass, said Marquez. Marc Marquez himself has an interesting experience when starting from the back position. At the 2023 French MotoGP, Marquez started from 13th position. Even so, the Spaniard can still perform well with a second podium in the sprint race, and also the main race of the 2024 French MotoGP.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching.